If this is the first time you are joining us, please endeavor to subscribe. So you can help the channel. So if you could remember the last time I made an analysis when price around this level, that this is the wrong time to buy because price is coming to take this low to this box, and I told you that this box will be our first point of entry. So but if price close below, then we expect price to come here. This will be our next point of entry to buy to the upside, which will give us a higher risk to reward, which I told you people live. And what happened? The entire day price came here. Price came here, but price did not give us any entry, and price ended up closing below the box. Price ended up closing below the box here, so we waited for price to come to this next zone here, but instead price dropped down and price did not reach this level. So price gave us what we call a manipulation, gives us an entry on the 5 minute, which I told you people that price will is just a manipulation. Price will come back and take your stop loss if you enter. For those, this is a trap in the market that price is to catch early buyers. And what happened? Price came back down again the second time, and but price did not tap our zone. And what did we do? We avoided the trade. That was the last video I did where I told you how I avoided taking loss in the market.
So this place, if we want price to consider this liquidity here, this low here, that's the Asian low, and there is another low here. This is the Asian low here, you can see. Then we have this block, which is a bullish breaker. Price we expect, and this is 50% of this big candle with very big fair value drop. So this one is also 50%. From here, we can look to buy up. When price reaches blue box here, then we'll go to the entry time frame and look for our buy down to the upside, so that the price can drop also aggressively down to this zone where you see this long wick here. So our first point of interest will be here, then the second one will be here.
So you can see the price broke down, but it did not reach this box. So it just pulled back down up. So if you panic, look at, you can see from the 5 minute time frame now, price has now deceived people that it will be going up. And if you take your trade, this is how it will come back down and take your stop loss. You can see from 5 minutes it give a break of structural reversal. But since it's not yet in our zone, all this is what we call fake out. So that the early buyers we enter, you can see price is coming down, the broke structure, you can see, and it's coming down to take your stop loss because you did not wait and you did not follow your plan. This is how to avoid losses in the market. You see it broke structure here, broke all the highs and gave us an area. You see this is a demand zone, but price did not respect it because price was supposed to go down to that zone. So but since price, and I'm very sure price will take all this low down, price has to push down to that zone before we can look for an entry. And if the price did not give us what we want, then we are not going to take the trade for today. It's better you don't take the missed trade. This is not a missed, you avoid. This is not even a missing trade. You can see price is coming down to, towards that box there. This is how you avoid losses in the market. Be patient, wait for your sector. If it did not play out the way you want, that's all.
So you can see now, finally, price broke here, close, but price did not reach this other box where we put our second point of entry. And price did not reach there, so there is no trade for us for today. And you can see in the 5 minute time frame, you can see there is no part of all our confluence. We cannot find any setup, and price has closed. So that will be all for today. This is what you do to avoid losses when you want. Once you have your setup, stick to your plan, and once there is no trade, call it a day. You come back on another day. So if you find knowledge in this, subscribe, like, and share.
Now what happened again? Today price came back again and finally touched the zone we wanted. You can see price touched the zone we wanted, but before price touched the zone, what happened? Price created an area of liquidity here in the market. You can see this thing happens every day. You can see price created an area of liquidity here, and also you can see this is an area. This is what we call the Asian low here. There is a liquidity also price created here also. Again, you can see price created a liquidity here again. Here you can see. So what happened? So immediately price came back, tapped that zone. What happened? We target the next liquidity, the next draw on price. I told you, price is drawn by liquidity. And also what? Imbalance. Imbalance is like a magnet in the market. I explained this in my videos when I was making explanation, and I showed you live. So what happened? Price came here and tapped the zone. This is where you can go to your lower time frame to take your entry down here. So this is what we did. We went to our lower time frame, look for our entry, and you target the next first area of interest will be this liquidity here, this trend line you see here. This is the first area of liquidity. That is the Asian high I told you. Then the next area will be this fair value gap here, this big fair value gap. That will be your area. When you go to the 1 minute, you will see your entry there on the 1 minute. You can see. So immediately price tap this box. You can see what happened. Immediately price tap this box. You see price came, tapped the box, pushed up, came back. It could not break back low again. And what happened? We had a break of structure. You can see we have a break of structure or a change of character, whichever one you call it, is still the same. We had a change of what? Break of structure here. So after this break of structure, what happened? Price came back down. After this break of structure, you can see what? There is an imbalance between these two candles, this green and this red candle. There is an imbalance. This is your first point of what? Entry. And also, apart from this, there's also a mitigation block. This is what we call a mitigation block. If you want to know more about that, please comment in the section below. I will do a vivid explanation on that. This is a mitigation block. So this will be like a support for price, and also this is a magnet. So after this break, you have to wait for this candle to come here and close before you start placing your entry here. Or you can also wait for price to come down here and close, then you take your entry here. Once you start seeing this rejection, you can start entry depending on how many orders. If you put one order, then where will be your stop loss? Your stop loss will be down here, this low here. That is it. You can see. And from here, when you take your entry here, you put your stop loss here. You can see this entire area here. You put your entry here, you target here, and what happened? You can see price moved up aggressively, and you can see, look at the final result. Price went up down to that area of liquidity I showed you. You can see here is it. Plus we swept this liquidity completely. See, this is what we call price ICT entry model. You can see I broke down live, and this is the final result. So we don't just pick. It's not something of luck, it's something of experience. I've been in this market for over 4 years, and for these 4 years I've been learning thoroughly. It's not just been in the market coming during my leisure times. I've been in this craft dedicating my time over 6 to 8 hours every day for 4 years. So I've gained enough experience to share with you in the market, and you can see we explained everything here live. So join me if you want to see more of this video. Join me so that I will, for those of you that are new in the system and looking for profitability, I think this is the right channel for you to learn more. So subscribe, like. It will not take you anything. Just press the subscribe button, like, and support the channel So I promise if you gain value in this channel, because there are other struggling traders, let's help ourselves. Please, let's be our brothers and sisters keepers. Please, let's help ourselves and grow the channel. Thank you so much.